fight shifts to the mat, clear the weapon.
Yes. Alright guys, as promised, we're going to keep this tour rolling. We're going down to the retail area and the shooting range, but before we do that, we're here with Dave, and we're going to do some XMA. Dave, what is XMA?
XMA is XCAL martial arts. So within the greater facility, we only constitute about 1/95th of the total space, but we're responsible for anything that happens at touching distance. So when you think about where that Venn diagram overlaps in the tactical community, we're gonna go over some techniques where if I'm outside of range where you can enact any kind of protocol using your firearm, I'm not safe. But if I can get close enough to touch you, that's where jiu-jitsu is gonna come into play.
Ooh, jiu-jitsu, the great equalizer. Listen, I'm gonna try not to get anything twisted off because I'm gonna need it to go in the range. So let's go.
Then the second you even try to step back, I'm mirroring your step. You go to step back and draw, I'm stepping in. Let's do it slow. As you're stepping in, I'm stepping in. And my first reaction isn't to grab the weapon, it's to put weight on your hand.
So to make it so I can't
and
draw.
I want weight on the top of you. So now we're in this position. So now as I step back and pull with my body weight, we're here. And now as it's coming out, it's my weapon. Right? 1, 2, check, go. Make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
If I were doing front waistband, what do you think changes here? For you, what do you think changes?
Proximity?
No, not even. If you see me even remotely coming in, you're in that touching distance. But think same side of this. So left on right, just chop on the top, not even, just cross bones. Come over the top, grab the shoulder. Now step back and don't pull with your arm, pull with your body weight moving. Right? So now in this case, weave your left arm through and up to the shoulder. Now, keep dropping my shoulder to the mat. Where's the weapon?
Yes. Cool. Pointing in the opposite direction.
And now, you're right-handed, right?
Yep.
Freeze up your right hand to clear the weapon.
Wow.
There you go. Any kind of like hostage style position, you might have some options, but they're silly. So let's just draw the weapon and I'll say, you have me weapon to the temple. Okay. This is like the worst thing I've seen, right? People will come in, you have some kind of grip on the shoulder, maybe a grip on my back, and people will like try to look in at the weapon. It's like, man, if you even remotely feel me coming up, I'm dead, right? So the idea is I don't even want you to feel my hands move. If you can see my hands move, gone. But if my hands come up like this, did you feel any movement?
I did not.
Right? So I'm putting pressure in with my temple. So what happens to you? You're putting that counter pressure. You don't want me to just push your weapon to the ground. Right. But now as I look away and I'm in, now here we are, right? And so I have the weapon, elbows are tight, and rather than trying to hold the slide, I'm on you, and as I aim to the floor, because I don't want to shoot Daniel, I don't want to shoot anybody with this weapon, I'm aiming to the floor, turning, until I get to a point where I can, once again, fight, strip, clear and go. If I had a clear avenue around, I would just turn and take your finger off.
Right.
Now, you're doing everything right, and you don't have your finger on the trigger. But if that finger was on the trigger because you were ready, then that's just one other thing for me.
Yeah, it's gone.
But these are just a few simple jiu-jitsu techniques you can use with the weapon.
Guns and bullets, man, I smell it.
Welcome to the firearm side of XCAL and our retail space.
Wow, it's beautiful in here, man. I love the open floor plan and the guns.
We got a lot of retail here. I'm going to turn you over to Wayne. He's going to show you everything we have. He's the man to talk to you about our retail space.
Awesome. I hope he's got all day.
All right. Oh, he does.
So Wayne, there's a lot of guns in here, bro. And a JM Pro. So you guys got the good stuff.
We got a couple things here.
Okay. Yeah, no, man.
Just a few.
And what are these lever action
So those are the Henry
ecstasy pieces here?
So Henry lever actions. So we have 410 and 4570. So those are the Henry Golden Boys.
Nice. You can tell I'm growing in the firearms community, guys, because I didn't really like lever action rifles when I first started, but I really have an appreciation for pretty much all rifles now. Let's traverse down this wall here, man, because I just want to appreciate everything that you got here.
So we basically lever actions, shotguns, some of our 22s. One of our flagship firearms is battle arms, which are all of these firearms right here. So if you look on this, you can see all the milling work actually all done on the receiver, lower.
I mean, this is kind of a one-stop shop, man. I mean,
We cover all bases from everyday first-time shooters all the way up to your advanced competition shooters. So we can pretty much supply whatever is in demand for that person.
wow. You know, honestly, I've always wanted to hold one of these ever since the first FPS that I played, first-person shooter that is, guys. The first thing that caught my eye when I walked into this space was the fact that your gun wall doesn't look like everyone else's gun wall.
Yeah.
Okay, like this is more like a Tony Stark, Avengers layer type thing. It looks like the guns are floating, they're lit. I mean, talk to me about that.
So basically the way this is set up is it is in a shadow box, as you can see. And the stands are actually 3D printed. So these mags are 3D printed off the firearms.
Oh, wow.
So you can actually set up any AR 5.56 in that stand.
How did you guys make the selection of what you are putting out for rental? Is this something that, is the catalog of rental options gonna grow?
Yes. So our rental base is basically what people are in the market for.
Okay.
So depending on AR platforms or if a handgun, all the way from concealed carry to full competition guns, if you're looking in for something specific, we can either accommodate in handgun wise, a little bit of everything. So if you're in the market for your first firearm, always suggest rent your guns before you buy.
You guys have a really good rental inventory, and that's, I think, is really important because people really don't know what they want to buy, whether they're purchasing their first one or if they're trying to add to their collection. And it's like when you come in, you see all these options, you have so much to choose from. I mean, you could spend all day here just test driving pistols and rifles. All right, Wayne, listen, you've shown me a lot of guns. I brought a few guns. It's time to shoot guns.
Awesome.
Can you help me with that?
I certainly can.
All
so
right.
let me get one of our directors of training over here.
Okay.
She will help you out and we'll get you out on the range and you can squeeze them all. Hey, Gene.
He said squeeze them off. So I heard you're the person that's gonna help me put lead down range. I've been waiting for that all day. We've done the fitness, we've done the retail, now it's time to shoot. What we gonna do, Gene?
Let's get to it.
Listen, so I've been staring at these Windows TVs for a while now, and I'm wondering, what are those?
These are digital windows.
Okay.
If you've ever gone into a range and they have that big piece of glass, glass acts like a speaker. And all the sound from in the range would just bleed right on out.
Right.
And so what they tried to do here is they did these digital with live feed right into the range, so you will never hear the rounds outside. If you're
Wow.
sitting in this area or you're sitting in the retail area or in the cafe, you're not going to hear that. There are probably 8 layers of insulation between here and the other side of that range wall. So let's just say you had your hands full.
Okay.
And you're gonna get into range. Touch free. You don't even have to touch it. You just have to get close.
What? I'm sorry, does that work with anyone's DNA?
It does. I mean,
Really?
I
I
have
wanna try.
superpowers, but I think you can do it too.
Yeah, you have to see both ways too. Open, close. I need that for my house when I'm bringing groceries up the stairs. So Gene, why do I feel like I'm about to be locked away in an insane asylum? I've never seen a range set up like this.
Well, you might be insanely happy.
Okay.
These are all of our private ranges. And by private ranges, I mean exactly that. Let's go ahead and look at number 25.
All right. Range for one, shall we? Never seen this. I've never seen this. I mean, I've seen like a Connex box range where it's like, it looks like this, but it's definitely not this state-of-the-art, feng shuied out range number on the floor. This is pretty slick.
And this is one of the things that really sets XCAL apart from any other ranges. You can come in here, these individual ranges, these private ranges are great for new shooters. They're great because, as you can see, the sound is dead in here.
Oh, it's complete, this is like dead air, seriously.
So if we were having a private one-on-one lesson and you were done shooting and I wanted to give you a little hint on maybe what you should do or a correction on something, we can take our hearing protection off and talk just like this in here.
Okay.
And this is kind of cool in itself. So let's send us out to 10 yards. Now this actually has lasers that check 3 ways to make sure that that is exactly 10 yards.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. Tell me what I'm looking at, Gene.
This is our lux range.
Okay, okay.
So the air conditioning system in here and the air filtration system in here is different than anywhere else. You know how you usually have those ranges with the big blower in the back, makes a lot of noise, and it sucks the air out the other end? Okay, well this is much different. This is actually air that's almost in like a big sock, and it's dispersed through these tiles that are laser cut. It's almost like having an upside down air hockey table. And it kind of filters down. And then what these do is it's almost like that Venturi effect. Actually, it is that Venturi effect, where the air, if you come in here, you'll feel it rush past you. So kind of stand at the edges and you'll be able to feel it.
Very faint.
Very faint, but that
But
faint little breeze.
I feel it, yes. Color me impressed, seriously. I really didn't know how you was gonna wow me past the VIP range. So this is Lux range. So I'm guessing this one is different from the next one you're gonna show me.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Come on, let's go find out.
Let's take a look.
Next thing I'm gonna do is
All right, guys, you're probably wondering why the episode got interrupted just now. And that's because my future self, Metaverse me, is now back at XCAL doing an addendum to the episode because when we came the first time, if you notice, outside the front of the building, there was no giant XCAL sign. That's how early we came. We came before all of the amenities were actually in place, including the ability to shoot steel. Well, they are fully stocked on steel, and they are running steel shoots here regularly. So you know what? I just figured I'd come and crash it tonight, check out what the steel shoot was all about, and let you guys see it on our intro episode to the shooting portion of XCAL. So, without further ado, we're about to go in here and shoot some steel at XCAL. What's up, man?
Hey, good seeing
Heard
you.
y'all got a steel shoot in here tonight.
Yeah, we got actually a pretty crazy thing we got going on. Tonight is casino night.
Oh, man, I'm not a gambling man, bro.
Well, you got to, man. How are you gonna win, right? So we got the first stage here. Wouldn't be a casino without roulette wheel, right?
Okay.
All right, so let me walk you down here.
Okay.
All right, you have to shoot blacks and reds off first. Whatever order you want to engage is fine. You have to save that last shot for the green.
Got it.
Green clears the board, right?
Wow, green means stop in this case.
Exactly.
Oh, wow, okay. Roulette. Now it
All
makes
right.
sense.
Get ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
Holy crap. Dot.
Time is 11:67.
And that should have been way faster. I think my dot flickered on me or something. This is about the only way you're gonna get me to go to a casino, guys. Like legit. Coin slot. So let me
Coin
guess,
slot.
this is
So
a
what do we
slot
got here?
machine.
Slot machine. That's
Slot
right.
machine.
All right. So we got a port you gotta shoot through, adverse angles.
Okay.
Let's check out these targets. All right. So you know it's a slot machine, right?
Yeah.
You got your 3 cherry poppers. Drill them. You're gonna come out here. Here you go, bars. Hit them all. 1 shot each. Then you got 3 sevens. Give me 1 shot each.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now this is nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got 9
So that's
rounds. You got to
9 rounds.
9 rounds. 3
Huh.
hits on the poppers. Move back to that
9
array of
rounds.
3. Give me 3 on the final.
Nice.
Good to go. Stand by. Unload.
Did I put 2 in that middle one?
I think you had a mic on the one in the middle, but you made up for it.
All right.
All right, so we got 10.40.
Nice.
So this is the main floor of the casino, all right?
Yeah.
On the buzzer, you are going to draw. This is your poker hand, all right? So you're gonna give me 2 shots to each card. Going from tactical priority, near to far, 2 shots each. Once you hit the wild card right there on the 25-yard line with your finger off the trigger, you move to this position. Let's go down range. Finger off the trigger. You're gonna hit this cone right here. This is blackjack, all right? You gotta hit the popper. Give yourself 2 points, it's gonna flip. You gotta engage with the 1 point to flip it back over. 2 rounds. A hit on the no shoot, you bust. All right, so you get a hit, so avoid that no shoot.
Yep.
Finger off the trigger with your support hand. You're gonna pick up this pair of dice,
Yep.
roll it. All right, check out the numbers. You got 6 and 4. You do not have to engage those 2 numbers.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna shoot 1, 2, 3, 5, and then you move on.
Gotcha.
You don't want to get doubles.
Yeah, because then I have
Doubles,
to engage 5.
it only cancels out one plate, right?
Got it.
All right, engage that last target, and with your finger up the trigger, you're gonna run to this position right here.
Yep.
These are your poker chips. All right, so you got to cash in your poker chips. So one round will drop each plate rack. When you drop the final rack plate, when you hit that yellow,
Yep.
I need you to fully reholster as you're facing downrange before you move. You can only shoot once from this position.
One
all
shot
right?
only.
One shot only with your strong hand only. All right, so you got a 25-yard shot to hit that card.
Nice.
All right, so I want to see you put a hole in that king, okay?
All right.
All right.
Right in the middle.
All right, shooter, step to the line.
Am I in line?
Shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by. Unload, no clear.
Grab your bullet.
King remains intact.
What?
King remains intact.
Damn it! Hey, you know what? When I pressed out, I knew I missed that thing because it went before I don't practice strong hand. I need to practice strong hand more.
You could feel when you had a bad shot, right?
Yeah. It let loose. All right, guys, so you got to see me shoot the Casino Royale. I just called it the Casino Royale. Steel challenge here at XCAL. What an amazing steel shoot. I think it's really cool. First off, steel shoot indoors, can't beat that, right? And then you give it a theme like casino. I mean, come on, man. How do you get better than that? I don't know. You tell me.
Well, this is, I think, by far one of the most ambitious stages ever since I've been into designing steel. It's like probably one of the most complicated, a lot of moving parts, and we put a theme behind it. So, I mean, I think that adds to the appeal, it adds to the novelty, and we had that special challenge at the end.
Yeah.
You know, and you got yourself a challenge coin on the end there, so.
Well, unofficially, maybe. We'll see.
Unofficially, but hey, what you got to practice?
Oh,
Strong hand
for
only.
sure. Listen, again, strong hand, guys. You learn a weakness every time you try something new, and I wasn't expecting no strong hand shooting tonight. And you see how it paid off, that I didn't know what I was doing, and then I figured out I needed to learn what I was doing, and now I'm gonna practice strong hand.
Yeah. Which you can see the capabilities of the range of what we put behind this place. That allows these themes to be built.
Oh, 100%.
Allows us to come up with these blueprints, come up with these constructs, that entire steel fleet that we have. It only gets better from here.
No, for sure. And listen, GUNSOUT is gonna be here for it, all right? We're already signed on the dotted line, steel shoots, all the themes, bring it on. Let's go. Thanks,
John.
man. Appreciate you, bro.
Good shooting out there.
Thanks, man. All right, listen. I didn't hit the playing card at 25 yards. I was trying to tell Gene I can hit the playing card at 25 yards. I just wasn't ready for strong hand shooting. And sure, Michael, you always tell me to practice strong hand and weak hand shooting. This is that point where I get to say you were right and you suck. Bye. All right, so Gene was kind enough to allow me to prove to her that I can hit playing card at 25 yards with my strong hand. Not my
Strong
weak hand.
hand only.
So Gene, go ahead and talk me through this again.
Okay. So what you're gonna do with your support hand?
Yep.
You're gonna bring it in.
Okay.
You're gonna tighten it up, and you're gonna form almost what's gonna be like your triangle.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna steady yourself up. Get your breathing right. Okay. Breathe in. Release to a natural pause. And go ahead and do it.
Let's do it. All right. That was less shaky. I felt like I hit it.
Felt like you. Hit
I
it.
felt like I hit it. I felt like I hit it. I think I hit it. Did I hit it? I hit it! Oh, sorry. I hit it and I hit Daniel. I told you I could do it. One shot, guys. Listen, I just needed to know the assignment, right? And I wasn't ready for the assignment over there, but I'm ready from now on. Any burglars coming to my house looking like a playing card, you getting the bullet, boy! All right, guys, my time in this universe is up. I just had to come back and show you this amazing steel shoot and just talk about the memberships. That's what these memberships give you here at XCAL. You get all these amazing amenities. They're constantly switching things up and making things really appealing for new shooters, experienced shooters, and everybody in between. So make sure you go to XCAL's website and check out their membership options. As for me, I'm gonna take my 25-yard card and my challenge coin that John from this universe doesn't have, and I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Let's just go.
So, John, what do you think about the ranges we have?
I am floored, okay? VIP range, crazy. All the edgelit stuff, the reverse hockey table filtration system you got going on. I mean, this is top notch, top flight. I'm ready to see more.
State of the art, our facilities are, and so is our training. So what we're gonna have you do now is I'm gonna have Gene run you through a couple pistol drills.
Okay.
Then we'll transition over to the rifle. I'll take care of some rifle stuff with you, so we'll see what you got.
Nice. We've been waiting for this, guys. Let's go.
You're gonna come out with your pistol. You're gonna bring it up, and I want you to do 6 shots as you're moving forward.
Okay.
Okay? Doesn't matter how big your steps are, just make sure you're not bouncing up and down, you're not going side to side.
Yep.
6 shots, smooth as fast.
Nice.
Bring it out. Closer. How'd that feel?
Felt great. I want to do it again. One more time. One more time.
Now, just a little slower
Okay.
so that you can get your focus on that front sight.
Okay.
Okay? Of everything you should be doing, that front sight should be crystal clear.
Absolutely.
Come on, you got this. That's what I'm talking
Much
about.
better.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? I pulled out and then I looked at it. And I thought it was like Cyclops from X-Men, and I was like, I've never seen a target like. So many thoughts went through my head, and I was like, wow, look at all the stuff down there. I was literally not looking at the target.
Go ahead and load and make ready. Face down range, load and make ready. Go ahead and give it a press check. Make sure you got everything right. Okay, so what I want to do now is we're just going to go over a few ready positions, all right? Just want to get you used to. We can't walk around the world. Everyone can't walk around the world walking like this up on our optics. You're going to get tired. You're going to get worn out. Good rifle stance. Get strong. Aim in on the target. Now just drop that rifle down about 3 inches. So you're looking right over the sights. That's what's going to be our low ready.
Okay.
I don't want you to give up anything. Sometimes I won't even give up the target. I might be aimed in. I'll just drop down to the pelvic girdle, which is going to be that pelvic area down here. We're just going to drop it down a bit. Second one we do is going to be the compressed ready.
Okay.
So the compressed ready we're going to use when we're moving around obstacles, moving around tight situations. We're going to bring that rifle right up here, and I'm going to lay that buttstock right over the back of my shoulder.
Yep.
So could I shoot from this position?
You could.
I could all day long,
Yeah.
all right? But I can also, if I'm having to come around something, I can come around, extend out, and take that shot as I need to, and then I can go ahead and bring myself back up.
Yes, sir.
I want to bring my chicken wing in. I want to make my profile as small as possible.
Small as possible.
The final one we're going to do, just for now, we're going to do the high ready. So the high ready is right up here. High ready can either be done with one hand. If you're dealing with something, I can have my rifle up here. I can work with something with my offhand. Or if I can go two-handed with a nice strong. If I need to come out and strike, I'm also going to come out and bring it straight into my shoulder. So I'm going to come from up underneath, nice and controlled, straight out, clear my shoulder, back up in, and I'm going to go ahead and take those shots. All right, shooter, go ahead and drop your rifle slightly. Come to the low ready. Shooter, when I say up, you're going to fire 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Shooter, stand by. Up. Nice. Let's do that again. All right. From the low ready. Shooter, stand by. Up. Okay, perfect. So as soon as we're ready, we're going to go ahead and extend out and then bring it right back into the shoulder and take those shots.
Roger that.
All right. Up. All right, let's run that one again. Get up nice and compressed. Get that gun or the barrel parallel to the deck. Shooter, stand by. Threat. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Shooter, stand by. Up. All right, awesome. That's just a little taste of getting comfortable with the rifle, moving it around, being comfortable with what you have and the space you have around it.
Roger that.
Cool.
I like it.
All right, man. Well, I think that's it for the day, so let's wrap it up on the range.
Sounds good. Can I dump the mag?
You can go ahead. Let's do that thing
Dump
rip.
the mag. Oh, that was it? That was it?
Sometimes that's all you got.
That is all I got. That's all we got for today.
Transition.
I know, right? I should have transited, but I threw my sling down. Listen, guys, we got really excited. Yeah, I've been waiting to shoot all day, and we shot. This is great. The ranges are absolutely beautiful. I really hope you enjoyed the tour, but we're not done yet. Okay, there's still more here at XCAL, so make sure you tune into the next and final episode so you can see the apex. I'm not even gonna tell you what that means. I'm gonna just let you find out next episode. Gene, thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure. Much appreciated.
Pleasure talking with you today.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right, guys.
John, why in the heck are you wasting ammo? 2 shots per mag.
Bro,
Come on,
you
man.
would set rules. Bro, we just got a shipment from Ammunition
Since
Depot. We
when?
are good.
Since when?
You need to check your emails, because guess what? Everybody else knows, and
But
they're
I'm always
waiting to
the one
shoot.
missing out.
Come on, Sir Michael.
And we didn't pay for shipping.
This is what he does. I never get the emails.
So you're watching this content because, John, clearly you believe in the Second Amendment, which is why we want you guys to support Gun Owners of America by going to gunowners.org.
Please do. Gun Owners of America is in the trenches on every 2A argument, every 2A fight that's being had out there today, and God knows there's a lot of them.
There are a lot of them, John. In fact, guys, GOA just recently won the suit to bring back bump stocks.
Yeah, and that was significant in and of itself, but there's so much more work to be done. So please, go to gunowners.org and join.